Alright, boys and girls. So, if you've been subscribed to Unstoppable Jinx and Remnant of V, that's what he goes by now, I think. Yeah. Um, you'd know there's some drama going on between those two again. Except this time, I guess it's public. Well, this would technically be the second time it's public-ish. This one, it's more public than the last. The last time it was a completely different topic, I guess. But anyways, but that died pretty quick. This time, however, shit, dude. So I'm just gonna cover a little bit about it and shit like that. Mostly because lack of content, personally, like on this channel. I mean, it's pretty dead channel. But besides that, the other reason is Jesus Christ. It never ends. Okay, so I've been in this whole situation with these two. I've been involved. I've known a lot of things over the course of the previous year, 2018. This year, however, I kind of fell out of the loop. More of a choice, to be honest, because shit just kept on getting worse and worse, and both parties, not one side, both parties would talk about their problems with the other, and then next thing you know, they're ready to break it off, and the next thing they're back to talking, and it's like, okay, buddy, Now, also keep in mind I'm gonna be joking around a little bit. Sorry if I do that. I'm just trying to keep the tone a little chill. You know what I'm saying? But the things that I'll be saying is pretty serious. But anyways, so Unstoppable Jinx video comes up, my recommendations. I see that, I'm like, oof. And his was like 17 minutes long, so he was pretty detailed about it. And then I saw Virus's, which apparently Virus posted that one first before Jinx did, but I happened to see Jinx's first. Virus's was like 4 minutes, 7 minutes, I think 4. But and I'm just like, oof. Oh shit, here we go again, If I had my PC working, I'd legit put that clip in there right now. But I can't, so unfortunately I had to, I'm like very limited, so rest in peace. But anyways, you get the point. So I'm just like, major oof. This is a rip, it never ends. You know what I'm saying? Like I you don't know how many times I've been saying that to myself or to others. And like to Jinx, I don't talk to Jinx anymore, but if I did, I'd be saying the same shit. Virus, I rarely talk to him. I talk to him every now and then, but I'd be telling him the same shit if I talked to him normally. It's like, okay, so obviously I used to be friends with both these two. I was friends with Virus first, back when he was in Z-Star, back when I was introduced to Z-Star and all that stuff. He was like one of the gateways. It was him and the actor that played Gokon. They introduced me to Z-Star, or whatever. So Virus was like one of the OGs for me. Then he leaves. Then he's like, saying spirit, you know what I'm saying? So that's how he meets Jinx. And I'm introduced to Jinx, and us three pretty much made the RP and did this, blah blah blah, and became, I guess, a group of friends, because like we did a lot of shit together over the course of spring and a little bit of summer of last year. But trouble started happening. I can't really go into detail about it. I mean, if you want to listen to details, go to Jinx's video. Anything that he didn't cover, I will cover. But if anything, I will make it simplified. You know what I mean? If y'all want a follow-up video for me to make it like more detailed, except without throwing anybody under the bus, then I can do that. You know what I'm saying? But like, I can't like be explicit. I can't say a lot of things that shouldn't be said, nor should I show anything, because like I have screenshots of things. People have told me this and that, whether it be one person that's involved, or somebody that heard this and that, or somebody that was directing that shit. You know what I mean? I'm just like, major oof. But most of the shit was what I've seen. But I'm not going to cover any of that. But just keep in mind that whatever I say when it comes to this shit, it's pretty legit. And if I wanted to, I would show it, but like, I don't want to. That's kind of like on thin ice right there, and that's kind of fucked up for me, because I'm no longer directly involved in all that shit. If I was, then okay, but I'm not. No one's calling me out, so it's all good. Um, but I from listening to both videos and both perspectives and being around there. So, anyways, sorry about that. I got fucking interrupted. It happens every time I record, but it's okay. Besides that, um, from listening to both perspectives, it's kind of hard to say who's 100% right, and I firmly believe both of these guys are not 100% right. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, and this is kind of well known by like pretty much everyone in our little circles. You know what I'm saying? Not just one major circle, group of friends, multiple. You know what I'm saying? Um, that Virus and Jinx are always fighting. They're always fighting. They're always being friends. Yada yada yada. Jinx covered that. He even admitted to that. Which is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like if these two admit their faults and admit, the problems in that shit, then that kudos to them. Like legit, I respect. Because I hate it when people overlook their problems. You know what I mean? They don't mention that. They just or they deny it. I hate that in people. But Jinx, admitted that. Thank God. He sees that these two constantly bicker. Back then, like I said, back in like March of last year or whatever, April, these two were super tight. The three of us hanged out, played GTA a lot, Xenoverse 2 a lot. It wasn't until like Virus and Len started being a thing or whatever, and Virus kind of like went away to do things with her, which was okay because obviously they're in a relationship. Obviously they need time to themselves, right? Well, Jinx didn't like that, and I'll admit I didn't like that as well because like it was like things weren't the same at that point. So like but at the same time I didn't want to say anything about it. You know what I mean? It wasn't really like if he wanted to do that, that's it's all on him. You know what I mean? We're not his fucking parents. We're not in a fucking relationship with him. He does him. Can't be mad. The only thing we would be mad about is the RP stuff. But so like Jinx would be pissy about it, and he'd complain to me about it and stuff like that. We'd bicker about it, be like, oof, you know what I'm saying? So that kind of like made them stop being as close. And later down the line, some shit happens with Len and him, with Virus and Len. They break up. Y'all should know the whole story about all that. I don't know, but anyways. So later on, skip a little bit later. I'm not gonna skip the parts that talk about the breakup because that's really unrelated when you think about it. Well, you wouldn't know, but whatever. Anyways, so fast forward a little bit. Daikon and Len are dating. Virus doesn't like that shit, which it's to be expected because you know what I mean. Like if you're an ex and your ex is now dating your supposed best friend and y'all two already are on thin ice, then it would make sense for him to be pretty pissy about it. You know what I mean? Pretty salty. Okay, that makes sense. But if he's so mad about it, don't fucking talk to Daikon anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like don't, or at least try to keep things cool. But Virus, and I can understand that some people just don't like to do that. They can't. It's hard for them to be cool when they're just coming out of a breakup. You know what I mean? I get that. It's understandable. I mean, most people do that. So not only that, it'd be super awkward. And most of us in these RPs, out of character personally, we can be pretty awkward. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand that. But like I said, if he was so angry about it, all he had to do is not talk to Daikon, or at least until he gets over it. Then he can go back to talking once all that's done. Once he moves on. But didn't happen. That made them become bitter enemies, I guess. Then around this point, I was just kind of done. I was kind of like a little bit thrown out of the loop, and like that was by choice on my behalf because like Daikon and Virus, it just like they would constantly talk shit about each other behind their backs to me. It's like those two became really good best friends, right? And I was kind of like pushed away to the side a bit, and I was okay with that. I wasn't like pissy about it. What do you call it? But it's like every time they argued, they had something to be mad at each other for. They'd come to me and they'd tell me this and that, and I'd have to hear it. You know what I mean? It's like I was like a goddamn therapist, which was okay. But like the moment they became friends again, like they fucking ditched me, and I'm like, okay, buddy. Well, that was alright. Couldn't be pissy about that, And around this time, I was already recording stuff for fucking Z Star and hanging out with all them, so it was all good. So a little while later, Daikon and Len break up. Around this point, I wasn't really talking to Daikon all that much, so I wouldn't really know what happened there. But a little after that, Daikon and Virus become good old friends again. So everything's all good with them, I guess. And later on, they're not friends anymore. And it would be a continuous cycle. They'd be friends, and then they wouldn't be friends. They'd be friends, and they wouldn't be friends. And like, I get it. I get it. Like they hate each other. But if they hate each other, why be friends again? And Daikon said he wanted to be the nice guy. You know, Virus technically didn't do anything wrong to him. I mean, dude, he's technically done wrong to you. You can't say that. If y'all don't. If y'all are not friends anymore, there had to be a reason behind that, right? Don't take him back. Don't be the nice guy. Like I've stated this numerous times to my friends, to my family members, and to my girlfriend. I say, why do people feed the problem? Why do they always bitch and complain about someone? It's something that happens with them, their situation. Yet they don't want to get rid of that problem. You know what I mean? Or they don't want to at least try to fix it. They just cry about it. You know what I'm saying? And they're ready to make that situation worse by taking them back in. I said that numerous times, and this is an perfect example. Because low key, I'll be honest, I feel as though Daikon's the one that like lets the friendship back in to place. You know what I'm saying? That's how it feels to me. And that's not to say Daikon's the victim here, because he has fucked up numerous times. I've seen him fucked up, and it goes both ways for both of them. They're both not 100% good. You know what I'm saying? I'll just say this: Daikon does have better points, and he does seem the more reasonable of the two, and more legit. Even though both aren't that legit, he is the most legit, and he'll at least try to make an effort into changing things. Like, okay, with these two persons, they both have never really screwed me over behind my back. I mean, sure, I'm sure they talk shit behind my back, and it's been stated before numerous times. But that's okay. Like, I don't give a fuck. It's not directly hurting me. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? But the moment you talk shit about them, or you hear people talking shit about them, they get pissy about it. And they're like, why don't you tell me? Why don't you do this and that? It's like, dude, honestly, who cares? You can't really complain about your reputation being fucked up because it's already fucked up anyways. But whatever. But yeah, it's pretty complicated. I mean, it shouldn't be that complicated. Like, I understand one chance, but the second chance, third chance, the fourth chance, come on. And I was low key. The last time I've heard about them being pissy at each other was shit, January. Had to be January or February, one of the two. It was about the whole Red situation, Virus and his girlfriend. Because Virus told me about, or because like I said, me and Virus rarely talk, and Virus told me that like he found a girlfriend and stuff like that, and he was doing this and that for her. And I'm like, okay, that's cool, dude. Good for you, man. Next thing you know, later down the line, Jinx randomly hits me up, and me and him haven't talked since like the whole thing with fucking Cobra's bitch ass. But Jinx, he tells me what's going on with him, not him, fucking Virus and Red. They're going through a breakup. Virus did some fucked up shit, and Daikon's telling me about Virus being like super depressed, and I know Virus is super depressed. He does, he's to that point where he just wants to oof himself, I guess, And I can say that freely because he's even said it on Twitter. He said it on social media. He's made this public that he sometimes wants to kill himself. He wants to do this and that. And I'm not telling him not to. I'm not telling him to do it. I'm just like, if you whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to do it, do it, dude. Like, I'm not. It's not up to me. You know what I'm saying? To make your calls. And like, so Daikon's telling me that he's tired of it, and I would be too if I was talking Virus on a regular basis and Virus never listened to me. He only listened to himself. And like, Daikon was like just tired of getting guilt tripped, because I can understand that. Like me, if someone that I was neutral or didn't give a shit about told me that they were gonna kill themselves or whatever, I it's not like I wouldn't give a shit, but it's just like I wouldn't force them to not do it. You know what I'm saying? I have to really care for that person. You know what I'm saying? For me to try to make an effort. But Daikon was telling me he was just done, and like I understand that some people they don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? That shit scares them because they feel if that person does commit suicide, the person will feel like it'll be on them. You know what I'm saying? I can understand that 100%. For me, that isn't the case anymore. I don't do that. I don't feel like that anymore. If it's some random or someone I choose not to care about. If it's someone I care about, okay, then different story. I'm gonna convince the fuck out of you to not do it. Um, Cause like I can understand that people come from dark places. They have that dark mindset. And I've gotten that a couple times before. Um, but like the difference is me nor other people that I've talked to that have said that type of shit. We don't like take that shit to public or like what I mean. Like we post that on Twitter, or Instagram, or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna kill myself. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like with my friends, they would message me that like personally, they would tell me that they just feel so done with life and shit like that, and they don't do that. They don't make that a constant thing. You know what I'm saying? So like I can understand that Daikon he felt spooked out by that type of shit, and he didn't want to deal with that anymore. I can understand that. Majority of people would not want to fucking deal with that. So Daikon was telling me that he was done with this, and he was just gonna talk to Red, and just to that like Red should just be done with him. Because Red was going through her own problems with him. I can't get into that because it's unrelated. But Daikon was just like he was telling me, and like he knew that like I don't talk to Virus all that much, and like I don't talk to him all that much, like Jinx. So Daikon was telling me that that it's just like it's totally random, but yeah, I just want to let you know and shit like that. Which yeah, is very random. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. I even tell him like, okay, dude, like I support you for doing this and all that stuff, because y'all honestly, both of y'all should have been stopped talking a long time ago, in which they do. But like I said, it's always a completely a big cycle. They stop talking, then they're friends again. It keeps happening. It's like a on and off relationship. So Daikon's from Daikon. That's all I hear from Daikon. I wish him luck, and that's it. Then later on, I learn from others and Virus himself. And on Daikon's YouTube channel, Daikon and Red are dating. And I'm like, oof. I'm like, okay. And it's funny too, because Daikon kind of laughed at that in his video. Like he saw that, like how it was like a little bit of a cycle right there, because it happened with Len, and now with Red. It's like it seems like a fucking rebound fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like Daikon, if you're into that, admit it at least. But if you don't, as genuinely, well, what's the word here? Like fucking. It starts with a C. God damn it, lost my mind. Like it left my mind. But anyways, it's like it's crazy. It seems like a goddamn conspiracy, dude. But it's like that kind of makes you seem like a rebound fuck. You know what I mean? Like no offense, dude, Daikon, if you're watching this, probably are. But like it's like I kind of like made you like I memed you a little bit, called you the Quagmire of the Dragon Ball ZRPs. Even though it's only happened twice, if it happened like 4 times, 5 times, then like, oh my god, high key, dude, high key. But like second time, like Jesus Christ, and it's with the same guy, the Virus guy, like oof. But yeah, it's kind of an oof, man. But if that isn't the case, then oof, apologize. It looks like that, Chief. But yeah, I mean it's not really, because like it's just whatever, I guess. Virus, he didn't move on from it because like it took him a while, because he was talking to me about it and shit like that, and he was super depressed at times, and it's whatever. But like, come on, Daikon and Virus. Yup, like after you send me them voice message and I found out your relationship with Red, okay, that's fine. It's a little bit of strike. I'll count that as strike 1, but it's just strike 1 with you and being the rebound fuck, I guess. Then round 2, or strike 2, my bad. Strike 2 ended up being you and Virus started talking again, bro. Oh, and strike 3 was also you, Len, and Virus talking again, even though all 3 of y'all kind of threw shade at each other. Like, what the fuck? What? Anyways, that's beside the point. You and Virus started talking again, and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm dying here. I'm having a fucking aneurysm. Like, come on, you two. Like, when you sent me the voice messages, you were telling me that you were done with Virus. You weren't going to talk to him, and I was in support of that. Virus told me on Twitter and at a party while we're recording fucking Kings of Los Santos episode 6, Virus tells me that he's done with you, with Jinx. Both of y'all are done with each other, and I was in support of both of y'all. I'm like, okay, that's good. Y'all do y'all, and that's it. I thought that was gonna be, it right there. Nope, because y'all start talking again. Like, what the fuck? And then now y'all talking again, and then like y'all hate each other now. I mean, Virus, like, if you did randomly come out and just message him like, hey man, fuck you, or whatever the Jinx said in his video, it's kind of fucked up. But like, you did explain yourself a bit as what happened with the Minecraft thing, and I kind of believe that, to be honest, because Jinx, you did fucking troll me a lot in that one Minecraft RP that we were in, the one that it was in your world, the one with Vegiku. You did do a lot of dick moves, and like, nowadays I hate recording shit with people who play too much. You think it would be me that would do shit like that, but I don't anymore. I'm just like, I just want to record and get shit done. Because like nowadays I'm on a limited schedule. I'm not really around as much, nor can I record as much because I'm always busy. Either that or I'm just being lazy shit. But but you did do that a couple times. So I kind of believe Virus a little bit, but again, I'm not really there. I'm not, there's not really that much evidence. I'm just going from what happened with me, my experiences. Then again, you didn't do shit. You either did or you didn't. Who knows? The only one that does is you. You know what I'm saying? If you truly did and you're willing to own up to it, then okay. You know what I'm saying? But it goes to this. It goes to this too, and y'all get confronted. Virus. You don't necessarily leave the party or run away or anything like that. You just I guess sometimes you play innocent, because I have caught you before, where you have fucked up. The thing is though, sometimes I'll tell you when you do fuck up, because I feel as though I want you to own up to that and to apologize later down the line. You don't, so it kind of disappoints me. You Jinx, you do not. When you get confronted, half the time you continuously talk. You don't give anybody a chance to speak. But I will give you can be reasonable though. But however, you comes to a point where it's just like massively oofed. But whatever. Anyways, so it's like you end up. I've heard and I've seen it. You have left parties when you get confronted and you feel like things are blown out of proportion. You're quick to leave. And it's like, hey, dude, come on, don't leave, dude. But whatever. But like me, if y'all want to talk to me about all this separately, by all means, you can hit me up. Just don't fucking talk over me when I'm speaking, and I'll let you speak and all that. Cause Cobra's the last person to do that type of shit. He's always giving me his problems, and then he speaks over me when I give him advice. Like, and even then, he doesn't listen to my advice. Like, I've noticed that. It's like, if you people don't take my fucking advice, y'all get wrecked, and it happens. But whatever. But like, Virus, I think you're 19. Daikon, I think you're 18 or 17, whatever. Come on. And Daikon, I already know you're already mature. You're mature. Virus, you can be mature. Both of y'all. Just like, y'all, at this point, y'all can't even make up anymore. Y'all shouldn't make up anymore. Like, if it was me dealing with this whole situation, if I was dealing with Virus or I was dealing with Daikon, this was happening to me, I would have said, go fuck yourself a long time ago. I'm done. Like, I wouldn't be talking directly to y'all at all anymore. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know. Like, I really don't know, because it's not like y'all two have a connection anymore. Y'all really don't, because y'all fight more than fucking have good times. You know what I'm saying? This ain't fucking spring of last year. Things are a lot different now. So I don't know what it is between y'all two. But it's like y'all constantly feed the problem by friending each other and being cool with each other. Y'all know how both of y'all are. Virus knows how Daikon is. Daikon knows how Virus is. It's like, come on now. I'm just speaking facts. And I've always listened to y'all for the longest time. But at this point, y'all need to listen to someone else. And I'm just saying that, like, I'm just being legit as possible. Like I said, I can't even pick a side. I can't pick a side because both of y'all can be fucked up. And I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a bunch of negatives. But I am willing to say, Daikon, you can be upfront. You can be, you can listen at times. Virus, same goes for you, but but to a lesser extent. And I'm just being honest. I'm being brutally honest here. But both of y'all, your biggest fault is y'all seem to accept things, but then the next moment y'all are ready to talk shit behind someone's back. And I personally don't get that. I really don't. Like me, most of my friends, when I talk shit behind their back, you're gonna know I'm me. If you don't know the difference, then either I'm really good at what I do, or y'all are just dumb as fuck. Um, but for the most part, I fucking meme. I meme like crazy. That's what I do when I talk shit. If I don't meme, then you know, yeah, I hate you. But that rarely happens. Um, but yeah, y'all just need to stop talking anymore. And if y'all talk again, dude, I'm just gonna be honest, y'all are fucking retarded. You know what I'm saying? Cause think about it. The last times y'all told me that y'all hate each other and all that, and y'all were done. Did I call y'all idiots for not doing this a long time ago? No. So at this point, it's kind of deserved. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. Again, no disrespect. Well, but like it's not on a personal level. You know, it's just like oof. Because again, I've been there. I what do you call it for both of y'all when y'all were fucking bitching and bickering. I was there on day one. I had to listen to all this shit more than anyone else at the time. Let's be real here. And I faded. I kind of went off the radar for both of y'all. More so with you, Jinx, than Virus. Um, but it's like there's a reason behind that. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say I did it for no reason. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, someone had to make this type of video to explain because like it's just like it's hard for someone, especially a fan of someone like a fan of Virus or a fan of Jinx, to believe the other person. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying right now, y'all both have faults, and this is coming from someone who's neutral about all this, someone who had experience with all this and who's been there and has heard and seen a lot of shit. But yeah, you two, it's just like, come on, like y'all should just be done with each other. You know what I'm saying? No, no more getting into each other's personal lives. Hell, don't even fucking record with each other anymore. You know what I'm saying? But that's just it's just facts. You know what I'm saying? If y'all have a problem with what I've said, y'all can always DM me. I'm still friends with both of y'all, unless y'all blocked me or unfriended me. I don't know, cause I don't check our fucking DMs. You know what I'm saying? I hardly message y'all. Virus, I have you on Twitter too. Jinx, I just have you on PlayStation. But whatever. If you have any problems and y'all want a person to discuss things and talk about this whole stuff with me, you can feel free to do so. You know what I'm saying? Just beware. Sometimes I'm not available to answer because I hardly have my PS4 turned on anymore. But yeah, that's gonna do it. I'm like running out of time here because this is kind of pre-recorded stuff. But yeah, you guys, it's like oof. I'll probably like link our videos in the description so I can fucking I'll put Virus's video first and Jinx's. But yeah, you guys, y'all both just need to stop talking to each other. And I mean that, and you guys should mean that too, because y'all do say that, y'all do, but then y'all don't. It's like y'all are kids. Come on, guys. Jinx, you're at least about to be an adult. If not, you already are. Virus, you are an adult. Come on. Like this 15-year-old nonsense, it's done. You know what I'm saying? Like we're way over that age. So just stop doing that. Can't be kids forever. So just knock that stuff off and don't even bother hashing it out anymore. Don't even bother giving each other fucking handshakes and hugs. Just be done. Don't talk anymore. Y'all don't have to be like, oh fuck this guy now. You don't have to do that. Just don't talk. Don't mention each other's name like fucking Voldemort the other fucker. You know what I'm saying? That's just I'm just being honest. Cause I will be real here. You can't even talk shit about the other because both of y'all are pretty fucking soft. I'll be honest. But so yeah, it's just like don't even bother talking shit about each other behind closed doors, I guess. Just don't even bother mentioning. But yeah, that's all I gotta say for now. I'll if y'all want to follow up to all this or whatever, or if this shit continues, I'll fucking live stream because I think it'll be much more easier on my part than this pre-recorded shit. But yeah, it's gonna have to do it. It's pretty crazy, you guys. Virus, Jinx, good luck to the both of y'all again and all this stuff, yada yada yada. If y'all want to speak to me about all this shit and what happened, And about the whole Minecraft thing, it's all over fucking Minecraft. Come on now, you guys. But whatever. Like I said, y'all should have been done about this a long time ago. But yeah, that's gonna have to do it for whatever, you guys. Just wanted to get this shit out the way because like honestly, this has been a long time coming, and like lately, it's like almost the majority of the people in this RP community make things worse without addressing the problem. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're too scared to really talk about the problem, but instead they'll feed it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But yeah, I calls it like a season, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Feel sorry for both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a major oof because y'all can be good people. Y'all can be. But shit happens. I understand that. We all make mistakes. You know the drill. But if y'all keep making mistakes, the same old mistake, it's gonna get old. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm coming from, and where majority of our friends are coming from. But yeah, it's gonna have to. That's gonna have to do it, you guys. I'm gonna wrap this up. So catch y'all when I do some other video, dude, like a review or some shit for fucking Z Star or whatever. You know how it is.